Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wracking Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wracking Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wracking Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror, Lord Blood-Rah's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah for the love of horror.
Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future! Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today we launch a special 6-part mission with our newest ally, Lieutenant Tom Grayson of the Fighting Devil Dogs, as he struggles against the evil villain known as the Lightning. Phase 1 of our mission is as follows. While fighting in Singapore, Lieutenant Tom Grayson and the Fighting Devil Dogs encounter mysterious deaths, possibly caused by an unknown superweapon. Stand by for action as the Lightning strikes.
Shanghai now, Leatherneck.
Yeah.
thing now. Those people are trapped down there without a chance. Hey, they're getting awfully close. Let's get down. That woman, she needs help. She'll be killed. Hold it, Tom. That's outside our boundaries. You take the baby. Take them into the hospital. Lieutenant Grayson. Lieutenant Corby. Yes, sir.
Some Americans are trapped in Manchuria. You are to go there immediately and escort them to safety.
Yes, sir. Turn out the detail. Light marching order and snap into it. Detail, halt! We ought to be about two-thirds of the way there now.
Hey, what's that place?
That's General Lucas Sand's headquarters. More or less a military police outpost for Manchuria.
Seems sort of quiet. It's funny, sir. We haven't been challenged yet. What's that?
Oh, probably some wild animal.
Lieutenant Grayson! Gangway, boys. He hasn't been dead long, either.
By his uniform, he's from the fort. Most likely a sentry. Corporal, take 2 men and report this to General Lucas Sand. Return at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
I hate to take time out for this, but it's the only thing to do.
That's strange. There isn't a mark on him. But take a look at that face. Something must have scared him to death.
Your calculations were perfect, Master. They are all dead, and there's no sign of how you killed them.
Good. Return to the base at once. We're leaving for San Francisco. Our real work commences there.
Yes, Master.
Hello! Hello!
Stand by. Three American Marines are coming here. I can take care of them, but there may be others.
Anyone entering the fort must be destroyed. Keep your radio transmitter turned on. If they enter, I shall hear it. That will be my signal to strike.
Yes, Master.
They've been gone 30 minutes now. Fire another shot, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Let's find out what's wrong. Get them going.
Forward! Double time! Pow!
Corporal Lake! Corporal Lake! They're dead.
Come on, men. Williams, Murphy, stand by here.
Search the building. Say, what is this? What's killing these people? Didn't happen very long ago.
I've never seen anything like it. Do you think it could be poison gas, Lieutenant? The air smells kind of funny.
No, if it were poison gas, they would have died violently. The general's still holding onto the pen he was writing with. To the Honorable Lynn Wing, San Diego. You know, something does smell kind of funny. Like the odor in a powerhouse.
They're all dead, sir.
Have the men searched upstairs?
Not yet, sir.
Have them do so immediately.
Aye, aye, sir.
You know, we're losing valuable time. But I hate to leave till we get to the bottom of this. Let's look around outside. Let's circle the fort. I'll meet you on the other side.
Hey, look. Even the flies are dead.
Come back here, you'll be killed! Tom! Take it easy, old man.
My men, Frank! They're in there!
It won't do any good. They're all gone.
And furthermore, in his defense, the lieutenant asks the court to believe that his men were the victims of some fantastic weapon of war, some unheard of thing. I think, gentlemen, that you will agree such an idea is preposterous. Those brave and gallant men were killed by some natural cause. Because of the defendant's unwarranted curiosity, he not only caused his command to be wiped out, but he failed in the important mission to which he was assigned. The defendant happens to be the son of a member of this court. I trust that understandable paternal feelings will not hamper the court's just decisions in the case.
Be assured, General, the case will be judged solely from a military standpoint.
Sir, may I submit additional evidence to the court?
You may.
The letter is from the Lingshurian consul in San Diego.
What this letter implies is true. We have an even graver investigation on our hands. Get Lin Wing, consul for Lingchuria, on the phone.
Hello. This is Lin Wing speaking. Yes? Yes, I wrote that letter before I knew.
Before you knew what, Mr. Wing?
Before I knew that knowledge of the lightning meant death. No, you must listen now. There may not be another chance. I have certain papers that the United States government must see. The fiend is behind a monstrous plot to control whole nations. What happened in Lingchuria is but a small demonstration of his powers.
I was part of the plan. But I'm willing to give myself up now. I'm ready to tell everything. The lightning!
Hello? Hello? Something's happened.
Death from electrocution, gentlemen. What's this?
Looks like something meant to represent lightning. He said something about lightning just before he screamed.
Come over here, gentlemen. We'll see what this lamp connection is like.
Some papers were removed from the wall safe and burned. Rockingham.
That doesn't make much sense, does it?
We might be able to photograph the writing on these ashes with an infrared camera.
Then Warfield's our man. He has one.
Warfield. You're right. Good evening, Benson.
Good evening, gentlemen. Mr. Warfield is expecting you.
So you see, Mr. Warfield, how important it is to investigate.
Why, that's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Do you really believe, Tom, that a torpedo or shell could be charged with that much electricity?
That's the question I hope your father can answer.
You see, Ben, the sudden death of Lin Wing caused a suspension of the court of inquiry. And unless Tom can back up his theory with sound scientific reasoning, it may go hard with him.
Well, such a thing is not entirely outside the realms of electrical engineering.
Good. It isn't myself I'm thinking of. There's a monster to be tracked down. A fiend who can menace the entire world with his diabolical machine.
Take it easy, Tom. You'll need clues.
I've got them. The person who killed Lin Wing emptied his safe of papers and burned them. I've got the ashes in this box.
Interesting. Come downstairs to my laboratory and bring the box with you.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Now, give me the largest piece you have in the box and put it between the plates. Very carefully. All right, Tom, throw the switch.
You stay here. I'll see what's going on.
Look,
What is it?
someone was looking in.
You imagined it, maybe.
No, I saw it plainly.
Come on, Corby, we'll look around.
There he is. You go that way. Come on.
What's this? Sailing schedule for the Century Steamship Company. S.S. Rockingham. 10 p.m. March 22nd.
The Rockingham? Say, that's what was written on that piece of paper we found in the fireplace.
Something's going to happen to the Rockingham.
That the United States Treasury Department had a shipment of gold aboard the Rockingham. This gold has vanished.
Robbery of the gold shipment is proof that we're dealing with a criminal, and not with supposed freak accidents of nature. Why, there's no telling when it may strike again.
What is your theory concerning the Thunderbolt, Lieutenant?
It is my belief, sir, that a method has been found to charge an aerial torpedo with an immense amount of electricity, which upon striking its target is immediately released.
We have no defense for such a thing.
My father is working with scientists tonight at the Warfield factory laboratory. I'll join them if I may.
Go right ahead.
Oh, hello, son. Come on in.
Hello, Tom.
Don't let me interrupt.
Now, these corner plates will hold a terrific charge of electricity, but nothing to what the torpedo must contain. That is, if it is a torpedo. Now, watch. There. You see, beyond a certain amperage, the plates collapse.
In order to ensure success, we must find a medium that will carry an unlimited charge.
Signed with the lightning. Stop trying to interfere with my plans or you will be next.
Why, this place could be struck at any time.
At all costs, this work must go on. I have an instrument at my home used by the Weather Bureau for locating electrical storms.
An electrograph.
Exactly.
With one of those, we'd be warned of the Thunderbolt's approach and have time to get clear.
Come with me, Tom, and we'll get it.
Meantime, we've plenty to do.
Hello? Listen. They're staying and will work all night. You'll strike at midnight? Okay. I'll tell the others. You got the lab's position? Right. 12 midnight.
My chauffeur will drive you back. Wait here for Lieutenant Grayson.
Yes, sir.
Why, Father, Tom, what's the matter?
You tell her, Tom. I'll get the electrograph.
We've just had a message from the lightning.
The lightning?
At least that's how he signs himself. At least the electrograph will give us some warning.
I hope so.
Here it is, Tom.
Thank you. Good night, sir.
I'll see you off. Be careful.
Don't worry, I will. Back to the laboratory. Hurry.
Help! Help! Help!
Father, Benson, come quick! There's someone out there.
Why, it's Jameson.
Step on it, Jameson. Every minute counts.
Yes, sir. What happened?
I don't know, sir. I was hit from behind.
But Tom, he was driven off by...
By the man who hit Jameson.
He probably doesn't realize it isn't the same chauffeur.
We must warn the men at the lab and call the police. Get Miss Janet's car at the garage.
Yes, sir.
Benson, you get to a phone.
Phone is silent, sir. There's no answer.
Never mind. I'll take Janet's car.
Father, all the tires on my car have been slashed.
There's no way of repairing them, sir.
Then I'll have to get to the nearest phone.
There's not one for miles.
You won't be safe. They'll try to stop you.
I'll go with you, sir.
No, you and Benson stay with Miss Janet. These occurrences tonight prove that something is going to happen to the lab. 10:40. I'll be lucky if I can get to a phone by midnight.
You turned off on the wrong road.
I'm sorry, sir. We need gas. There's a garage just ahead.
Oh.
Come on. Get out.
Oh!
Tell that to the Marines. Get some hope. Okay. This is a gadget that Marine was in such a hurry to get to the lab. He was supposed to warn them in case a thunderbolt was heading their way. This meant the laboratory won't need that or anything else after 12 o'clock.
Why, is the lightning going to torpedo the joint?
Sure, at midnight. He wanted to be sure those scientists were there so they could appreciate it. 20 minutes to 12. You guys watch that Marine. I got the report.
I wonder what's happened to the lieutenant with that electrograph.
Yes, it's getting late, isn't it? Nearly midnight. He'll be along soon.
How would it be if I went out for some coffee and sandwiches?
Now, that's a good idea.
I'll hurry right back.
Cadets. The first phase of our mission was a rousing success. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our special 6-part mission, assisting the Fighting Devil Dogs. Colonel Grayson, father of Lieutenant Grayson, is in grave danger as the lightning launches a deadly attack on Dr. Warfield's laboratory. Stand by for action as Lieutenant Grayson enters the Mill of Disaster.
He's still alive.
Carry him into the building. That'll finish him.
Well, that was a close call.
Why, your father.
You accomplished what you wished, Master?
I destroyed the instruments and the people working them. My secret is no longer in danger of discovery.
You'll need more torpedo casings.
I've already ordered a shipment of them. Soon I will be ready to dictate to those fools below us with their armies, their battleships, and their guns. There is no force on Earth I can't bring to my feet. The power of electricity can rule the world, Professor, and we control that power. I am never suspected. I move amongst those most anxious to find me out. The fools. Perhaps they think I'm too unimportant for them to suspect. No one will ever learn the identity of the lightning.
I must see Mr. Warfield. What is your business? I'm a laboratory assistant at his factory. Well, park over there. I'll send word in that you're here.
I was not able to reach a telephone and call the police until nearly midnight, although I understand they got there as soon as they could.
But too late to save Colonel Grayson and Renault.
Colonel Grayson was a very dear friend of mine. That's the reason I'm placing everything I can at your service, General. Your father's murderer, Tom, must be brought to justice.
Thank you, sir.
But wasn't there somebody else working in the laboratory?
Yes, Crenshaw. We tried to locate him, but couldn't find a trace anywhere.
Mr. Crenshaw wishes to see you, sir.
Have him come in. We've been wondering what had become of you.
I just found out what happened, sir. It's horrible.
When did you leave the laboratory, Crenshaw?
A little before midnight. Colonel Grayson suggested I go out and get some sandwiches.
And you didn't find out about a thunderbolt striking the laboratory till this morning?
I was afraid to go back, sir. After that warning by the lightning, I was afraid.
If you were afraid, why are you here now?
Believe me, sir, I want to help. I'm ashamed of the way I acted, and I want to make up for it. You see, I'm familiar with the line of investigation being followed by Colonel Grayson and Professor Renault.
All right, Crenshaw, we can use your science. Come. I want you to take a look at this. We believe it to be a fragment of torpedo that struck the laboratory. Lieutenant Grayson found it after the violent electrical charge had exhausted itself enough to allow for an investigation.
Very unusual. It's like steel, but with many of the properties of copper.
We must make an analysis of it if we can.
I'd be glad to, Lieutenant. Can you read me the formula?
Just a moment, Mr. Brown. I have them right here. 6% chrome molybdenum, 40% copper with a high carbon content, 16% zinc, 1.5% lead.
I'm sure we make it. It's a very peculiar alloy. You'll come here then. I'll be expecting you. Not at all.
Goodbye. May I suggest, sir, that Lieutenant Corby and I leave immediately for the Atlas Steel Company?
A very excellent idea. You may be able to trace the lightning from there.
If that is where he's having his torpedo casings made.
That's what I hope to find out.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Sir, we caught this fellow listening at the basement window.
Why, Sam. Sam's our gardener. He wouldn't do anything wrong.
You're right, Miss Warfield. I was trimming some bushes.
Let him go, Corporal.
Thank you, miss.
Take care of yourselves.
We will.
Two Marine lieutenants are on their way to the Atlas Steel Company. They must not discover the torpedo casings we have stored in Warehouse 5. Go there and remove as many of them as you can. Destroy the rest by the quick heat process. Hurry!
We better get started.
Better pull over a little.
Let's go get them.
Come on.
We've come to pick up a load of casings.
Got a requisition?
Show him your requisition, Macro.
Come on, inside.
Mr. Brown?
Yes?
Lieutenant Grayson.
How do you do?
This is Lieutenant Corby.
How do you do, sir? How do you do? Be seated, won't you?
Thank you. Were you able to find out about that alloy?
Yes, we've been making that formula for some time.
What sort of things have been made with it?
The report describes them as casings. And there's a notation here, experimental.
That sounds as though it might be it. Could we have a look at those casings?
Certainly. I'll have the watchman show you around. Get me the watchman, Warehouse 5.
Well, I guess that's a load.
Will you take it away? We'll start breaking up the rest of them.
Better lock that door.
Keep trying. The watchman doesn't answer.
That's all right. I'm sure we can find the place.
It's Warehouse 5, just beyond the furnaces.
Thank you, sir.
That's the boring shed. The furnaces must be over there. This must be the place.
Say, there's something going on in there.
You stay here by the door. I see another place to get in.
I'll fix him.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
You've all served with valor and honor, Star Cadets. But our mission, assisting the fighting devil dogs as they battle the villain, the Lightning, continues. Lieutenant Tom Grayson and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.